Hey everyone, and welcome to Dark Souls Remastered. So this walkthrough will be as close to platinum as I can get for one playthrough. Platinum trophy requires about 3 playthroughs, so you can get all the spells, miracles, and rings, stuff like that. So pretty much, this game is the OG of the Dark Souls. What am I doing? A name? The character customization is pretty basic, so I'm not going to go in depth. Select what class you like. I'm going to go for warrior. I would recommend picking up the master's key just because it means we can get a couple of items early on. Physique, whatever you like. Right, that is going to be our character. Easy as that. Alright, and we're in the Northern Undead Asylum. So first off, I'm going to skip most of the cutscenes just so it plays out a bit quicker. Not that there's very many. Grab your dungeon cell key. And these little notes here are going to be our tutorials. So you got the right stick for your camera controls. You got your R1 for attack, so we can just attack the crap out of this dude. R2 for a strong attack. We have left stick and circle for dash, which is also your roll or evade, kind of convenient. This is telling you about the target lock on and release, however you cannot do that until you've stopped reading the message. Let's just take on this guy. Rest at a bonfire recovers HP. Now, not only does it recover HP, but it respawns all the basic enemies around you. It won't respawn bosses and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you die, all the enemies respawn. If you rest at a bonfire, all the enemies respawn. So, for the most part, we want to come through this door here. Now, if you just hold up before actually going through it, you can see the Asylum demon right at the top there. So we're just going to come over here, follow this message here, come to the left. We can't take him on with a broken sword, so there's no point. In New Game Plus, if you kill him just then and there, you grab a weapon of some sort. I believe it's an axe, I think. Coming on through, get your shield. Okay, so this is where you get your basic starting weapons. So this right here is our shield. You want to run in here because there's a guy flinging arrows at you. Come into your inventory. So, oh, sorry, no, your equipment. So inventory and equipment are going to be our main hubs in the menu. Anyways, go straight to the heater shield. Let me just explain this for a second. For those of you not familiar with Dark Souls, so if you press square on this item, it'll come up with attack and damage reduction stats. So since it's a shield, obviously damage reduction is what we want to look at. Physical is 100%. Now, a lot of shields in the beginning of the game don't have that, so 100% shield is great. See, it just blocked all the damage. If it was a 70%, we would have got hurt just that little bit. Normally this guy runs away by now. I don't know what he's up to, but anyways, this will be your melee weapon. So considering that guy normally runs away, it gives us a chance to put on the weapon. Right. So, D-pad to toggle items, interchange weapons. Now, generally that guy will run up here and start shooting you up here. I don't know why he didn't that time, that was weird. Coming on through here. We have Estus flasks. Gotcha. Backstep and roll. Already showed you. So that's circle for a backstep and left stick for a roll. So you want to come halfway up these stairs ish and then just roll off the side. Giant boulder. You want to talk to this dude, just exhaust his dialogue. And as we walk out, you hear the death animation, which is just that sword chinking sort of noise. And grab like, what, 100 souls? Yep. So he's dead. We want to come down the bottom of the stairs here, open up the door. Now this will lead us back to the original bonfire of this area, plus the gate to the Asylum demon, which we don't want to go through that way. Come up the top here, you have the guy that pushed the boulder. And coming on through here, we have a few messages actually, we better read this. So this triangle to two-hand your weapon. Makes it stronger, but you know, less defense. L stick and R1 for a kick, and L stick and R2 for a jump attack. What this means is, so if you push forward on your stick and R2 at the same time, jump attack. Kind of good for a distance kill. R1 is your kick. Now that will stop an enemy from using a shield just long enough to get in a few hits. Resting at bonfire revives enemies. I've been through that. There are two guys coming through here, so you just want to come around, aggro them, and drag them out when they want to come out. Well, this isn't working. Okay, that'll do just fine. If you picked a sorcery, pyromancy, or what is it, cleric class, your magic item will be here, so you can cast your magic from there on out. Anyways, shield up, kill the archer. Now, this is where things get tricky. So L2 with your shield is parry. I'm awful at parrying. I don't need to do this for the most part throughout the whole game, so there we go, that's a parry. They walk towards them and then hit the R1 button and you'll do a riposte. Alternative to that is a backstab, which you've seen me do on a couple of enemies already, which is where you swivel behind them and just stab them in the booty. That's probably going to be the best way to do things. R1 while falling for a plunging attack. So this is what we will practice on this boss here. So we just want to come on through the fog, and there's our Asylum demon. So while you're falling, R1 for his headshot. Brilliant. Now for the most part, you really want to stay on this guy's right cheek. Easier said than done because his attacks are kind of weird. When he flies up in the air, just go back a bit and then run towards him. Always try to get behind his right cheek. That's why that is easier said than done. That attack right there just circles around. And we got the big pilgrim's key. Alright, so coming on through here, we want to go left past this one. And there's an item just over here, a soul item. So what you can do is you can pop these for currency pretty much. They will be your leveling up, your currency for spending on bows and stuff like that, which we'll need a bow later on, so we'll just hang fire on that. Okay, and welcome to Firelink Shrine. So this is going to be our hub for the whole game. You'll notice here that we just received 10 Estus Flask. The reason being is this bonfire in particular is already pre-kindled, so you can see a kindle option right there. Now, let's start from the beginning. That double zeros in your top left-hand corner is your humanity. Now, we don't have humanity at the moment, and if we go somewhere we can adjust our camera, you can see we don't look like the character that we created. That is because we're hollow. Now, do I have any humanity to prove this? I have one. So pretty much you can pop that and that'll put one humanity in your slot up there. However, reversing hollowing and making yourself human again will change your appearance and cost one humanity. Also opens you up to a lot of online play, so if you do want to summons or anything like that, not even online really, you can summon companions to help you fight bosses and stuff. So kind of helps to be human then. That's where we'll use reverse hollowing. To kindle a bonfire means to bring it up to the standard of like 10 Estus, and later on in the game we can even take it to like 20 Estus. So I mean, kind of helpful. If you're confused by that, don't worry, it'll kick in later. Anywho, talk to this dude. Yeah, just a few times, exhaust his dialogue. Then we're going to run down the stairs. Over here is your firekeeper. Reinforced Estus Flask means to give it more power, so more healing power. Coming all the way down here. Right now what we're doing is just gathering up a few small items just around the place, just so we can level up appropriately and carry on with a good head start. So you want to come over here and then just drop down. Believe it's a soul item, yep. Alright, and we want to come to these stairs and go up. Now if you didn't pick the master key, you won't be able to go through here. At this point in time anyways. Large soul of a nameless soldier is all we want from this area. Alright, and from the bonfire, come to this well. Grab 3 more humanity, and we're going to go up these stairs. Now you'll see 1, 2, 3. You want to take the one on the right, and come through here for, I think it's like 5 firebombs or something like that. 6. Pretty good. Next, taking the center stairs, we're going to have a conversation with this guy. It's our first covenant. Now, funny thing, when you talk to some NPCs, they will ask you questions and you'll automatically default to no. If you press no, it means that sometimes you can't talk to those NPCs again. So this guy defaults to no twice. I'm not sure if he's a crucial one or not, but he'll give us a couple of items first and then ask a couple of questions. Oh, okay, he gave us one item and asked us one question, my bad. Make sure you say yes. 2 questions, I was right. Second guessing. Okay, so this is our miracle merchant. He will sell us miracles, obviously. A couple of talismans. He also gives us a gesture. Now we need these for the All Gestures trophy. He's part of a covenant. I believe it's called Way of the White. if you want to get into Covenants, they're great for like online play, and you will need to do some particular things for trophies and stuff like that. I can run through that at the end of the walkthrough, that is fine. For your first playthrough, I would recommend just ignoring most of the Covenants, in fact, all of the Covenants. Bar one, but I'll come to that much later. Anyways, go to the Soul of the Lost Undead, and we want to come over to here and just drop down. Turn around, see the light, go towards there. There are 4 chests here. So we have a Homeward Bone, which transports you back to the last bonfire you rested. A Morning Star and a Talisman. So the Morning Star is actually brilliant. If you do not like the weapon you've got, or if you don't have a longsword, I'd recommend just checking out the stats on that because it's pretty good. Cracked Red Eye Orb is used for invading, which means you can go into someone else's game and just mess up their life. I'm awful at it, so I won't be showing that whatsoever. I always die. Lloyd's Talisman stops invaders from using their Estus Flask. So if you're playing online and someone invades you and wants to mess up your life, you will be able to throw one of those at them and they can't heal, which is great. Anyways, jumping down here, now we are going to just boost all the way through this graveyard. Do not try to interact with skeletons, because they just respawn. At this point, it's a horrible idea. We want to come past here, and you got your giant skeleton, you got this Virehander, and you want to hug this wall over here. Grab the binoculars. If we die here, it's no biggie. Come down, grab the binoculars, or your souls, whatever's left. Run up the side here and just hug this wall. Grab the winged spear. And then head on up to the bonfire. In fact, we'll grab another item on the way there. So go up these stairs here. I'm probably going to edit that first death out. So if you're wondering, yes, I did die on my first attempt on that. It doesn't matter if you die, because you can just always go back and get your souls. Ooh, jumping off. I might edit that out just for the reason being we cannot rest at the bonfire. Pretty much because I don't want to do half-ass, run towards that, die halfway through, and have viewers being like, so what do? You just died, you've got to go back. I don't want to die, where am I going? Come on, skeleton dude, I'm not in the mood for your crap. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Let me live. Well, this never happens. You know what? Okay, so we're going to grab another few items then, in that case, just because these guys won't leave us alone. So what you can do is, if you can rest at the bonfire, come over here behind this pillar, grab the Soul of a Lost Undead. There's 2 more items, I believe a soul item and a shield. Oh, dude. So, coming down here will awaken these guys. Grab the soul item and just run down this part here. Grab the shield. And then just do a loop back if you want. Oh crap, can I jump? Yeah, look at that. Cool, so that run was a bit messy, but we got there. Oh, and these a-holes. Oh, I was so close to being able to rest. Look, will you just die? Right, so from here, what you want to do is just use up all these souls. Now, next episode, we won't be spending souls until we've bought a bow, so level up wisely here. Alright, so first off, I'm putting 1 into intelligence. When it comes to it, we'll want to talk to the magic people, the sorceries and stuff like that. So even if you never touch the stat ever again, make sure it goes to 10 because you cannot interact with them unless your intelligence is at 10. Faith needs to be at 25 to unlock the covenant for the sunlight, so you know, that's something we could possibly do. I will show you how to do that at the end of the walkthrough anyways. For the moment, I really want to put strength to about 20. Dex is always kind of helpful to have at roughly 15, so we're going to be upping those a bit more later, but it's a good base stat. For endurance and vitality, I mean, I don't need that so much. If you do want more health and you're happy with your attack power, then be my guest. You can just figure it out as you go. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode, so thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time for more Dark Souls Remastered.